Our homeless population falls into three major categories. Those that are temporarily homeless, about 75%. Those that are episodically homeless, about 10%. And those that are chronically homeless, about 15%. This small 15% of our homeless population can consume 50 to 60% of the homeless resources available in a community. They can cost the community $20,000 to $45,000 a year per person in emergency services costs, such as EMT runs, emergency room visits, as many of you will be aware, addictions, interactions with the police, jail time. Simply put, this small population costs a lot.
Hey everybody, it's Carl Krenzel from Carl Buys Houses. You know, I'm a Tucson resident, I'm a business owner, I'm a homeowner, and like you, I'm concerned about the homelessness that's going on in our community, as well as our county, as well as our nation. I recognize that there's no easy answers, and there certainly won't be any easy solutions. I recognize that the causes of this problem are not easy, and there's no easy way for us to get out. But one thing I do believe is that it's important for us to know the facts about homelessness and what we can do in our county and our city to go ahead and combat this problem. So I've collected here just a couple quick snippets of video I think that you need to know in order for you to address this issue in your community as well. Thanks for taking a couple seconds to listen to this, and I hope you have a powerful day. Bye-bye.
Boutique programs, Mainstream is for disabled, VASH is for veterans.
AMP.
AMP that's our public housing. So our public housing is those assets that we own, and we are the property managers.
All right, so totes my goats. If you had the PHA, you had the AMP, you had the county, you had the Section 8, you had all that, how many units do we have?
So in all, it's around 7,500.
Okay, so, and if I add up the funding for that program, all five of those programs, ballpark, we're looking at about $80 million.
Yes.
So my big thing here is that $80 million for 7,500, I think we can probably do a little better than that. I think we can probably get to servicing with that type of money almost 9,000 households. And I think that's, I don't want to do that tomorrow, but I'd love to set that goal. That would represent just under 4% of our households in the city of Tucson, which is about the going rate for cities our size. So I'd love to kind of see, not within 1 year, because I saw those eyebrows.
Take our time.
But you know, as we phase that in over 3 years, I think that's a good goal.
Councilmember Durham.
On page 6 of the mayor and council memo, it says PHAs may give a preference to a family who is homeless or living in substandard housing or involuntarily displaced. Are we currently doing that now?
Mayor, Councilmember Durham, we do have those preferences in our administrative plan, which is our policies. So, that is kind of a public call.
Is there a possibility of doing a public call, a press release, and some information for the media to be able to share with the community? Like we are updating our files. We need to make sure that if you are on the waiting list, that you update your email, your phone number, your address, all that. Is that a possibility of doing? Can our PIO, Mr. Manager, help us with a potential press release and possible stories for the community to know that what we're doing?
Madam Mayor, we absolutely will do that. So we'll work.
A cracked foundation, boarded up windows, and ripped electric panels.
I deserve better than this.
That's what Glenn Wolfgang says vagrants did to his home at the 500 block of East Mojave Road.
They are wandering around and stealing whatever they can.
He says his home has been destroyed, and now
I pay a mortgage every month.
He's a homeowner who's homeless.
The neighborhood I live in is essentially under siege from vagrants. They would just kick my door in and come in, and I would come home and people would be sitting on my couch.
In 2017, his property took a major dive. Wolfgang started working as a charter bus driver and was gone for days at a time. And when he came back,
I was robbed, And then after that, they start breaking into the house.
And with the invasion, he says the inside of his home was trashed, literally, creating a laundry list of code violations.
Anything I fixed would get broken again.
He called police more than 11 times over the years and says he's been threatened by squatters when he tried to fix things up. He even says someone stole his ID from the home and used it to commit fraud.
The catch and release policy of the city of Tucson, there's really no stopping them. There's no fear in them.
It's like a crime magnet.
Neighbor Wayne McGowan wants the house torn down.
The place just needs to be bulldozed. That's what it needs to have happen to keep people from squatting in there.
Wolfgang bought